Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bruno Fressinet. I'm French and I'm the artistic coordinator of the POLart Circle project. It's a project supported by Erasmus Plus program and more specifically by Strategic Partnership program, and it's a 3-year partnership for education of adults. If we have a quick overview on the POLart Circle project, we talk about 9 partners in Europe in 9 different countries working together to develop 3 seasons of activity. It's about giving tools to the European public to question political topics through art, and I would say more about performing arts that are really at stake in this project. One of the main output of this project will be a collection of 18 MOOCs shot and published during the 3 seasons of POLart Circle. Another activities is the mobilities offered to some trainees that are members of the different organization partners of this project. These mobilities will be made of sessions of those trainees in the different partners in the network. And another aspect is the design of a web platform allowing these 18 MOOCs to be available to the audience, and this platform will be also a link between the participants of the project, the users of the project, and there will be also events, multiplier events that will allow the European public to know about this project and to see how actually he may use the tools developed in the project. The 9 partners are coming from different countries, as you can see. Public Open University of Zagreb, Quorum, Portugal, it's a theater company based in Évora. Then you have Teatermaskinen in Sweden, it's a theater and also a theater company and a dance company in Sweden. Also Ortzaï Ensemble in Greece, it's also a theater company. The Lithuanian Academy of Music and Theatre, it's a big academy of art in Lithuanian, it's the official one. Volcano Theatre from UK, Wales, it's both a venue and a company of artists touring all over the world. And Cittadinanzattiva in Italy, it's a big NGO working in the field of citizenship and also health, and they are part of a big European network called Active Citizenship. And also Ortzaï teatro in Spain, Basque country, it's a venue and also a school for theater. And then La Transplanisphère, the coordinator in Paris, France, is the theater company dedicated to cooperation projects questioning political topics all over Europe. Some keywords, it's keywords that may help you to understand the framework of this project, POLart Circle. First of all, it's about the participants, and we have learners during the project because the idea is really to transfer, to give tools that will help people to learn. And among the learners, there will be trainees, people actually participating into sessions between partners, especially when the partners are shooting the MOOCs. And we also have users that are learners that are using our tools, using our videos to do their own work, their own experience. We also have artists participating in the project, pedagogues, technicians, for example, people dealing with the making of the videos and the website, also trainers and experts, depending on the topic explored in the different MOOCs. And of course, coordinators to make this project happen in Europe. So we have, of course, main partners, the 9 main partners we mentioned the page before, and associated partners in every country. The main partners have also associated partners they work with. About the audience of this project, of course, we want to address everybody in Europe, but as we want to be more specific, we want to address, I would say, young adults and adults from 18 years old. Among them we have, of course, the students, young adults, and among the young adults you have young professionals, and also among those young professionals, emerging artists. We also address amateur people, so it's, I would say, more adult people. We address also professionals that want to use our tools for their own experiences. And we also address people with less opportunities. Those people can be from every other categories actually, and it really depends on where they come from and what kind of cultural background, for example, or other aspects they are possibly suffering from. So it's a category highlighted by Erasmus+, and some of the partners of the project directly address this kind of people, so-called, with less opportunities. All right, values from Erasmus+, given by the guidelines of the project. Of course, we have this idea of empowerment. It's about giving people more autonomy, more strength, more capacity to develop themselves and to develop projects. It's also about personal emancipation. It's linked to empowerment, but it's more individual. And it's yes, how to personally develop oneself through learning, through creating. And we have also this idea of active citizenship, how to be more participating, more active in the field of our society, of the topics at stake in the debate in every European country. And last but not least, the idea of being more creative. Creativity is really very important, and in the art sector, of course, it's very important to be creative. It's also a way to link the different values from Erasmus+. Other values we want to promote in this project, the idea that we really learn through practicing, through creating. We learn not only by receiving a lesson, but really by doing things with our own brain and own hands. So it's about this aspect. It's also about creating common between Europeans through artistic creation. We have the feeling, the different partners of this project, that Europe really need more common activities and common projects that could help to, in a way, re-enchant the European project in progress. And of course, we hope that this project will have the capacity to trigger inspiration and maybe to feed the European debate through creation. Some keywords and concepts also at stake in that project, linked to the Erasmus+ program. The idea of formal, informal education. You know that formal education is more the top-down education with the teacher and a high schooler or a student, and this idea of a one-way link. Informal education is more horizontal. It's more the idea of sharing a knowledge and sharing a practice. So we are more in this second aspect of the second field of expression, but of course formal education is also part of our background, so we cannot, of course, deny it. The idea of also exchanging good practice is very important in that project. We have 9 partners with different approaches, different practice, and through the project we may share this and co-build something together. We use this word co-construction. POLart Circle is really a cooperation that co-constructs outputs for the European audience. We also have this idea of innovative education. You know that it's a very trendy idea now to try to reinvent education nowadays. Of course, everybody would like to reinvent education every day, but to do it, to be innovative, of course, we use, as many people, we use these digital tools, and we develop our project in the field of the web era. Of course, you know, this digital shift that everybody talks about nowadays. POLart Circle really is involved in this new educative space. And the second point is that we we develop a very cross-sectoral partnership. The different partners of the project are coming both from very artistic sector, but also cultural sector, also education, a big university or major art school. It's really a cross-sectoral partnership, and this can also participate to this idea of innovative education. And another very important concept is to create tools that are transferable. If our work is transferable, this way we can really impact Europe and the European audience, the European public at very large scale. If you look at the organization of the project, as we said before, it's 9 partners for 3 seasons working together. If you focus more on the idea of the 3 seasons producing 18 MOOCs, let's consider the 3 seasons. Season 1 will be dedicated to writing, season 2 staging, and season 3 performing. So the different MOOCs, 6 MOOCs for every season, will be in a way divided in their topic, with the idea first of writing, then staging, and then performing. So year 1 is writing, year 2 is staging, and year 3 performing. All right. If you look for a typical season, it's usually made by a partners meeting at the beginning of season. Then we have MOOC sessions when the different partners shoot the MOOCs. And during these sessions we have also trainees mobilities. Then you have the production of the different videos, the MOOCs, and the tests that are made by the different partners. Then we publish the MOOCs, and then we do some events to promote those MOOCs. Of course, during all this period of time, the web platform is a kind of link for everyone that are interested in the project, and we have to coordinate the whole project. If you consider now another aspect of our mark is the MOOCs themselves. What is a MOOC? Okay, there are very different ways to consider MOOCs. Actually, it started in the United States like 20 years ago, mainly by universities that wanted to share their normal courses worldwide. Now there are many different forms. We chose a way to make MOOCs in order to share one MOOC for one methodology. It's one partner of the project that really want to share its artistic approach through one MOOC. Then we can consider that a MOOC will be made of several videos, okay? And the total estimation will be around 30 minutes for one MOOC. As a reminder, we have 18 MOOCs planned to be shot during this project. One MOOC is like a user handbook that helps any kind of group to create an artistic form. So it will be made of step-by-step instructions, for example, like a kind of lesson. It will be also made of examples, of tricks, quick tips, etc., and also some interviews, some external point of view that may enrich the MOOC itself. And the idea that through the internet platform provided by the project, the MOOC may offer also a kind of interactivity to the users. If you choose to use a MOOC and to watch the videos and then to develop a project with the support of these videos, you will may have a relation with the designers of the MOOCs and with other users that also have used this MOOC, and you will be invited to share your work and your ideas with the community created by this platform. As a reminder, we have mobilities. It means that when you are shooting the MOOCs, one partner shooting a MOOC at home will host 2 trainees coming from the different partners to participate. Those trainees will be both learning and also contributing in a way in the MOOC by their work. Okay, now let's consider the web platform. This web platform is made of different tools. First of all, we have a website, of course, that gives a presentation of the project, the partners of the project also, and this website allows you to access all the MOOCs. And you may also have links with other kind of contents that may be related to this work. Then you have the social networks actually that are developed in this project, linked to a Facebook page. There is also a Facebook group and an Instagram page. And another aspect, of course, because we publish a lot of videos, is to have a YouTube channel that also gathers the videos. So you have different ways to access the videos offered by the project. And the result of it will be, of course, a collection of MOOCs, 3 seasons of MOOCs published. Okay, last aspect is the multiplier events. This project will include several events to promote the project. There may be one independent event organized by one partner to tell about the experience in his country or its country, and it can be also an event linked to another bigger event, and that helps to promote the project. It can be also made of information, of course. The content of a multiplier event, it will be the presentation of POLart Circle, the focus on one MOOC, for example, or several MOOCs. Also the presentation of the web platform and some testimonial, etc., etc. And last but not least, a multiplier event can be also made of a moment of practical activity with a pedagogue or with an artist using one MOOC and concretely experiencing this MOOC with a group of people. All right, this is the end of this presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be happy to reply any kind of question if you write us to our email, to POLart Circle website, and I hope you will enjoy these different videos published by the project. Goodbye.